How to create a random sketch fill in Photoshop. I'm using CC220, same in 219, etc. Window menu and layers and brushes. Go to the layer menu and new layer. I'm going to apply the brush stroke to a layer. So you've got their layer. Now go to the brush tool, make certain the colour is a grey. Doesn't have to be, it could be red, green, blue, but I'm going to go with grey. Just makes for complete random colours. And then just apply some brush strokes. Obviously you can make it as complex, as wonderful brush design as you want. I'm just doing a couple of quick circles and very rough sort of sketch. Clearly it's nothing, just a very random sketch. You can also change the colour, maybe a lighter grey, darker grey. But it could be any doodle, any sort of design. So once you've done that, what you need to do is remove the background. You can see you can create some quick squiggles as well. So go over to the Layers panel, go to the background, and then go to the little bin there, trash can at the bottom. Yes, delete it. So you've got your background gone. Now go over to the rectangular marquee tool, select the entire sketch that you created, Edit menu and define pattern. It's not particularly an amazing pattern, but it's a pattern that's got transparency. It's a nice sketch that you can use to create all kinds of unusual backgrounds, overlays, etc. Or maybe use it with 3D designs. So, complete fresh document. Create a layer again, layer and new layer, because I like to apply the fills to a layer because you can always remove them. You can also blend them much, much more. So edit and fill. Set pattern for the contents. Select the custom pattern that you just created. Make certain the script is on, so just do that. Random fill. Click OK. The preview does not match the end result in most cases, sadly. It does occasionally, but it doesn't always. Set the density to 10, set a fairly low scale factor, set a fairly high scale factor for the maximum, set rotate pattern on, and set the bottom randomizations to 1 and 1. Click OK. And you can see the end result does not clearly match the preview. You can run it 3, 4, 10, 15 times, and you can create it on multiple layers. And then you will build up a fairly complex design. And you can create another layer. So layer menu and new layer. And edit menu and fill. And you can use the same pattern, but you can always, you might obviously build up a number of patterns, maybe 10, 15 patterns you could draw quickly. And then you could select one of those, another one, and just run that instead. This one's sort of a much more sharp, scratchy sort of design. Now the other design is still there. It's just obviously on a layer. You could use blending modes to see it, so you can see it behind. So you've got 2 layers now. And you could do this 3, 4, 10, 15 layers to build up a fairly complex drawing just based on these very simple sketches. And it's all randomized colors there. What you can do, you can apply effects to those layers. You can go to the filter menu and apply some effects, but you can also select both of those layers and then maybe convert them into one single layer, or maybe convert them into a smart object. So layer menu, smart objects, convert to smart object. So that those sketches are all a single smart object. What you can then do is go to filter menu and stylize and oil paint or something else, one of the other filters. Or maybe make multiple copies of that smart object and blend them, combine them. So set stylization, etc. Cleanliness high. Click OK. And you can remove it at any point. That's the great thing about smart object. You can apply it like that to any other filters as well. You can resize the design. You can also rotate it. You can distort it. And you can also duplicate it by holding down the Alt or Option key and dragging. So I'm just rotating it now. The underlying design is untouched. So you can just select Alt or Option and then duplicate the design. So you can build up, even from a very basic design, you can build up quite a complex design. And you can also apply adjustments to each of these and then recolor them slightly differently if you wish. And you can also go in now, maybe apply a distort to one or two of these. So you can just go to Edit menu and Transform and Distort. Or maybe Warp. And that's all from fairly basic, rough sketch. And you continue to distort it if you wish. But again, all points, the underlying design is still untouched. You can always go back to the underlying design and then just via the smart objects in the layers menu and maybe add some additional designs to that image. Once you're finished, once you're happy with everything, you can just flatten it all or maybe apply layer styles to the design. Or maybe go to Adjustments in the image menu. Whole range of different things can be done with these designs. And of course, once you've flattened it, you can just, of course, go and apply another effect such as oil paint to the image to create a really quite abstract design. Now, of course, once you've done that, that's that. Once you've flattened it, it's all lost. You can't modify it anymore. But of course, what you can do, you can also go to Image menu and Adjustments. Maybe use Vibrance, boost up the saturation. Click OK. Hope you found this tutorial of interest. Please subscribe to the Graphic Extras channel. Always adding new tutorials about Photoshop, Illustrator, and many others. Please add some comments, always appreciated. A dislike or like. Thank you much.